To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so quit your worrying. I get it, the odds can stack back against the wall, but even consider it such, know you'll stand tall. Sat and watch from the sidelines one too many times. Wicked games we play make me wanna lose my mind. Found solitude knowing it'll be over soon. Ever need a boost, count on me for the 1-2. Trouble don't last when the tough get going. Baby, all we do is win, so show me my opponent. Adversity, doubt, stress, could care less, cause how we handle those like an S on our chest. Super proud of how we held it down on the way up. Can't wait for our day to ball, this is a layup. Nobody ever said this would be easy, but trust when I say that you got it. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promised land. Somebody loves you, please don't forget such. Take your time, no need to feel rushed. We gon' shine somehow one day. Word to O'Shea, today's been a good day. Don't let one bad apple spoil the tree. The fruits of our labor seem ripe, can't you see?
Welcome, Queens, to another episode of Her Path, Her Power. Before we dive into today's episode topic, let's take a moment to anchor ourselves in faith. It's one thing that I'm trying to grow into and grow closer within. So if there's one thing that I've learned, it's that life doesn't always go according to plan. Sometimes it feels like everything is crumbling at once. The job, the kids, the relationships, even your Wi-Fi. This week for me, it's losing my car. Mind you, I just bought a Mercedes-Benz that someone else totaled. My car was parked and it was deemed as totaled by their insurance company. There's nothing that I can do about it. I just have to buy a new car. And while that disappointing news came my way, I learned that here's the thing. God's got you, even in the chaos. In Philippians chapter 4, verses 6 and 7, we're reminded to not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Jesus Christ. And that's the kind of peace that we're talking about today. The peace that holds you steady when life feels like a hot mess. So let's take a deep breath, trust in the bigger picture, and remember, you're way stronger than you think.
Soundstripe.
All right, y'all. Y'all already know it's your girl Ray. I've always got something to say, and I'm ready to get into this episode. So let's talk about what happens when life decides to completely fall apart. You know those days when everything that can go wrong does go wrong? Like your alarm doesn't go off, the kids spill milk on your last clean shirt, you're late for work, and because life's love to be dramatic, you can get a flat tire on the way. Because who loves that? Yeah, those days. I call them dumpster fire days, and we all have them. Sometimes it's not just a day, it's a season. And let me tell you, if you're in one of those seasons right now, like I am, you are not alone. But here's the good news. You do not have to let the chaos win. So today, we're talking about how to keep your head, your cool, and maybe even your sense of humor when shit hits the fan. So first things first, let's accept that life is just messy. All right? Real talk. No one has their shit together all the time. Those picture perfect Instagram lives, lies. Life is just unpredictable, and trying to control every little thing is a one-way ticket to Stressville, to Depressionville. So instead of fighting the chaos, try accepting it. Accept that you cannot change what's been inevitably unchangeable. Ask yourself, what can I actually control right now? Spoiler alert. It's usually much more than you think, but once you put those things that you cannot control to the side, you'll actually be able to see the bigger picture. Otherwise, it'll actually seem like there's not much that you can control. So here's a little mantra I use on dumpster fire days. It's not all on me. It's not happening to me, but it's happening for me. Because guess what? The world won't end if the laundry waits another day or if dinner comes out of a takeout bag. Let go of that guilt and focus on what truly matters. Keeping your kids happy, keeping them fed, making sure that they have warmth, making sure that they have a roof over their head. It may not be your ideal picture, but it is happening for you. And by the grace of God, all you can say is say thank you. When life feels overwhelming, the best thing that you can do is just pause. Not panic, not scream into the void, just pause. Take a breath. Seriously, do it with me right now. Breathe in, breathe out. And when you take that breath, you want to breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold it, and out through your mouth for 4 counts. Feels a lot better, right? Almost like a rush from your brain and your heart outside of extremities, right? Pausing gives you a moment to reset. It's like hitting the refresh button on your brain before it spirals into a full meltdown mode. And we've all been there, trust me. And if that doesn't work, step outside, yell into a pillow, yell in the shower, do whatever you need to release the tension that you are currently feeling. Just don't let the stress own you. Don't let it win. You've got too much badassery to give up that power. Girl, you got this. I promise you, you do. So for those of you who don't know much about faith, and I'm one who's included and I'm currently learning about faith, let's talk about it. Because let's be honest, when life gets hard, it's easy to wonder, where the hell is God in all of this? What is he doing for me? Why is all of this happening? Why is he allowing this to happen to me? But here's the thing. God doesn't promise a smooth ride. That's not in any scripture. What he promises is strength for the journey. And to be honest, I ask for that strength every single day. If you guys take a look at the scripture, Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, he will give you a full armor to protect yourself and give you the strength that you need to fight the battles that you are up against. So when everything feels like it's falling apart, lean into him. Lean into that scripture. Pray. Scream if you need to. He hears you. Cry. He hears you. But do not give up on the belief that something better is on the other side of this chaos. One of my favorite verses for moments like this is Isaiah 41, verse 10. And it says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." That's the kind of promise that I also hold on to when I feel like I'm yelling, "What the fuck, life?" And trust me, I've been there a lot. I'm there right now. So can we agree that sometimes life's disasters are just kind of plain funny? And when I mean funny, I may not mean humorous, but it's just like, why me? You know what I mean? Not in the moment, but later on when you're telling your friends about how you spilled coffee on your laptop and locked yourself out of the house on the same day. Yeah, that's the shits that's hilarious in hindsight after it's done and over with. So here's my advice. Try to find the humor, even if it's just laughing at how ridiculous it all is. Laughing doesn't mean you're ignoring the seriousness of the situation. It just means that you're choosing to find light in the darkness, because darkness can become extremely overwhelming and it can try and take over the light that you are and the light that you have. Don't allow your current situation to dim your light, because you just might get stuck there. And that's not what you want. That's not who you are. That's not who you see yourself as. And honestly, sometimes the best way to say screw you to stress is with a good belly laugh, whether it's with yourself or whether it's with a friend or a family member who just totally gets it. All right, so let's get practical. What can you actually do to keep your cool when life is a shit show. Here are some tools that work for me. Number 1, write it out. Get a notebook and brain dump all your frustrations, worries, and to-dos. Sometimes just getting it out of your head is enough to ease the overwhelm. One thing that I like to do is I like to use, whether it's Microsoft Word, whether it's a written journal that I found on Amazon, I like to write out how I'm feeling, how my day went. And I like to I don't care what it is that I'm writing. I don't care if it makes sense. I like to just use that time to write what it is that is going on in the moment that I need to get off of my chest. Otherwise, it'll just stay there. Number 2, I advise that you move your body. Dance, go for a walk, do some yoga, whatever it is that gives you pleasure when it comes to moving your body physically. Because physical movement helps release stress and it helps clear your mind. I'm on a budget and I just recently got into working out at home. And lately it's been making me feel more in tune with myself. It's given me a boost of confidence that I didn't know that I could have when it comes to looking at myself in the mirror, because I lost that confidence after having my daughter. I used to not think that I was attractive anymore after having my daughter because my body just didn't look the same. My hair didn't look the same. My hair actually started falling out, y'all. Not even gonna lie. But after getting into a regular workout routine, I actually started feeling a lot better during my lows. So step number 3 brings me to creating a calm kit. Fill a box with things that help you relax, a journal, candles, your favorite tea, or even a playlist of songs that just make you feel like the badass that you are. Number 4 is phone a friend. Sometimes you just need to vent, and I am here for you. So please make sure to go to herpathherpower.com and submit whatever you want. Let us talk about it with you. Let us get through it with you, because I am here for you and I want to be able to create a safe space for you to express yourself in a way that will help you get it off your chest. Call someone who might get it and won't judge you for saying, I want to set my inbox on fire today. Girl, there is nothing wrong with stating the truth. That is okay. And then step number 5, for me, it's pray or meditate. Whether it's a heartfelt prayer or a few moments of silence, reconnecting with your faith or inner peace can do wonders for your mindset. Lately, I've been trying out both. I've been trying prayer and I've been trying out meditation. And when it comes to meditation, you don't have to do yoga or anything like that if that's not your style. But sometimes just sitting with your thoughts, whether it's in a bath, your shower, in the bed at night while your kids are sleeping, give that moment to yourself to reflect on how you're feeling that day. You owe it to yourself. You deserve that for yourself. And then finally, let's talk about letting go. Not everything is worth your energy, and not every battle needs to be fought. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years or even in 5 days? If the answer is no, girl, let that shit go. Life is too short to sweat the small stuff or even some of the big stuff. You are stronger than your struggles, smarter than your doubts, and far too fabulous to let chaos dim your light. So take a deep breath, shake it off, and remember, you've curved every single bad day so far. So what's the difference right now? And you're damn sure going to survive this one too. Y'all, I want to sit here and I want to thank you for spending this time with me on Her Path, Her Power. Remember, life's chaos doesn't define you. How you rise above it does. You've got everything you need to stay grounded. And now you've got me to help you along the way, even when the world feels like it's spinning out of control. If today's episode resonated with you, share it with a friend who could use a reminder of their own badassery. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and connect with me on social media using the hashtag #HerPathHerPower. Until next time, keep walking your path, owning your power, and laughing at life's curveballs. I promise you, you got this. So stay fierce, stay calm, and I'll catch y'all next week.
Giving up seems tempting, but no need, cause I got you and you got me. A little you in ITY will get us by. Through the storm and the rain, I'll be by your side. Look alive, the best has yet to come. Just some words of wisdom, plenty more. I know you've been looking for a breakthrough, trying our best to make do. Every day is something new, but change gon' come, oh yes, it's true. Brighter days are straight ahead. Follow me, won't be misled. Just look up, don't hang your head, and we'll get to the promise, yeah. And it may seem like things ain't working out, but I know we gon' find a way without a doubt. Just hold on a little longer, you gon' see this through. I've been there, certain things always remain.